A citizen, at his wit's end for support, phoned into the hit Radio 100 show That Makes You Mad with Andre Paul on Wednesday. His home went up in smoke weeks ago. A blaze in Vieux-Fort North had rendered a family of 5 homeless. Frustrated and in the grips of despair, he called out his parliamentary representative. Incumbent Moses Jean-Baptiste, who sympathizes with the victim, would reply moments later on the Out Goes In morning variety show.
If what I'm hearing is correct, if the people are saying to me that the gentleman said he cannot find me, I've never come to him and so on, I just want to speak quietly and calmly that this is incorrect. And I'm hoping that, I know he's frustrated and so on, and I understand that. This is very incorrect, Andre. I have been, in fact, the gentleman is a relative of mine. His mother is my first cousin. I have been to the family. I have spoken to his wife, his girlfriend, and we have had discussions at the site of the house fire. I have, done certain things for them that I'm not going to say on air, even though people think as a politician I will be stupid for not doing that. But I'm not going to say what I have done or tried to do for them. The gentleman knows that very well. His family knows that very well.
With no line item distress fund in the budget estimates and a lack of executive sway, Jean-Baptiste argues that despite his best efforts at marshalling resources to aid the constituent, it's a tall order getting tangible results.
Well, I cannot do anything through the official channels because the government, especially now, is channeling all official assistance to the candidate of the United Workers' Party currently. So all monies for all kinds of things, projects, roads that were not done for 4 years. You saw the news. The Prime Minister is around with this candidate, and it's the candidate who is handling things, the United Workers' Party candidate. So what can I do? Of course, there are things I can do. I can go around and appeal to the people who sell material. I can assist the family in trying to get utilities to the place where they live, and we've been working on that together. So there are things we can do, but not through the official channels. The government is just not taking us on. I mean, that's just the way it is.
Director of Implementation in the Office of the Prime Minister, Nancy Charles, wasted no time in taking to the airwaves of Radio 100 to address the fate of the Distress Fund. The senior aide in the Allen Chastanet administration says the Vieux-Fort fire victim in question is receiving some form of state-sponsored assistance, but there are mitigating circumstances in the rebuilding effort. But what of the status of the Distress Fund? Charles claims that contrary to popular belief, the program has not been disbanded but subsumed by the Prime Minister's office.
No, we do not have a line item that says it's a distress fund, but the Office of the Prime Minister, not the Ministry of Health, has tried as much as possible not to refuse people who are in distress and who come to and looking for assistance. So persons who have had fires in the past have come, Cabinet has approved it, it goes to the Department of Equity, they send in the document for the fire service, it goes to the Cabinet, and based on the level of assistance required, Cabinet approves or allocate amounts for those persons to assist them in rebuilding back their lives and providing the necessary assistance for them. So I want solutions to understand that the fact that there is not a line item in the budget called distress fund does not mean that there is not money allocated and available for people who are in distress and people who come to the government for looking for support, whether it be financially or otherwise, to assist them in their distress. Under the previous distress funds, it was just for fires, and quote-unquote people were using it at their discretion. In this instance, what we've now made is funding available both at the Ministry of Health and at the Office of Prime Minister.
Charles explains that persons who need assistance can qualify by applying in writing with relevant accompanying documentation to the Office of the Prime Minister, and the Cabinet of Ministers will review their submission. Colby DeVoe, HDS News Force.